it's like saying yes to my mom, making her happy, doing whatever my sisters want to make them happy. And I feel like when it comes to the easiest thing, they don't help me.
Kris Jenner's only son, Rob Kardashian, has been mysteriously absent from the spotlight for years. Now the whispers are growing louder, with reports suggesting that the Kardashians allegedly tried to place Rob under conservatorship, and that he may have even overdosed after they banned him from seeing his daughter. According to multiple insiders, Rob feels utterly betrayed and abandoned by his own family, convinced they've sacrificed him for the sake of their fame. It's almost as if the Kardashians have erased Rob from their public lives, rarely mentioning him and leaving fans to worry about his well-being. The drama reached new heights last year when shocking rumors surfaced about the family's treatment of Rob. The fan community was in an uproar, pointing fingers at the Kardashian clan and accusing them of neglecting Rob to the point of sacrificing him for their stardom. But in classic Kris Jenner fashion, she worked her PR magic, and somehow none of the top celebrity news outlets touched the story. And yet, there's more to uncover. The plot thickens as more dirt comes to light. Fans have been digging deep and unearthed some eye-opening evidence that suggests Kris Jenner, the mastermind momager, may have played a role in Rob's struggles with his weight. And as if that weren't enough, his sister Kim has faced criticism for her relentless mocking and body shaming of Rob over the years. These toxic family dynamics reportedly plunged Rob into severe depression, leaving him feeling isolated and betrayed. And now, the million-dollar question on everyone's mind. How is Rob doing today? Did the Kardashians really try to pull a Britney Spears on him by attempting to control his life under a conservatorship? Hold tight, because we're about to dive into all the shady details of how the Kardashians allegedly mistreat their sons while profiting off the daughters. Ever notice how the Kardashian-Jenner women rarely post about their sons, yet constantly parade the daughters around, dragging them to every event as if they were accessories? And who pioneered this trend? None other than the mastermind herself, Kris Jenner. If you were a fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in its early days, you'll remember how Kris Jenner seemed to completely overlook her son Rob, channeling all her energy into building the careers of her daughters, particularly her golden children, Kim and Kylie. Kim once tried to defend Kris, claiming that her mother simply doesn't have a clue when it comes to raising sons. But let's be real, everyone knew what Kim was really implying. It's not that Kris doesn't know how to raise boys, it's that she doesn't know how to monetize them. The Kardashian empire has been built on sexualizing the women of the family, crafting an entire brand to cater to the male gaze. Almost everything they do is infused with sex appeal. Just take a look at Kylie Jenner's ad for her Kylie Baby brand. She's promoting baby products but appears all glammed up, striking seductive poses, and flirting with the camera. Who exactly is the target audience here? And even when the Kardashian women post photos with their daughters on Instagram, they're often posing in ways that seem oddly seductive, which many find beyond strange. Interestingly, the only Kardashian mom who doesn't engage in this behavior is Kourtney. However, Kim, Khloe, and Kylie are notorious for oversharing every aspect of their daughters' lives on social media. But is anyone surprised? They're merely following the pattern set by Kris herself, who encouraged them from a young age to prioritize physical appearance above all else. If social media had been as big back then as it is now, Kris Jenner's Instagram would probably mirror Kim, Khloe, and Kylie's, filled with glamorous posts aimed at building her daughters' brands. Without today's platforms, Kris found other ways to capitalize on her daughters' looks. What did she do? She encouraged both Kim and Kylie to pose for Playboy. Even when Kim mentioned feeling uncomfortable about showing too much, Kris convinced her to do a second shoot, encouraging her to be more open. "I knew they wanted more," Kim admitted. "I thought they already had an amazing shoot. Why do more?" But the family's push for publicity didn't stop there, as evident in the high-profile release of Kim's early media appearances, which reportedly attracted much of the family's attention. Just consider this: a mother consistently directing her daughter's early projects, guiding them to build lucrative brands. This approach left many fans questioning Kris's motives, particularly regarding her choices in managing her children's public personas. But when it comes to her only son, Rob, Kris's focus has been noticeably different. Even now that Rob has a daughter, Kris seems more invested in the family brand than in supporting his individual career. And as some fans suggest, Kris's neglect of Rob may have gone beyond simply not managing his career. Years ago, Rob dramatically exited Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and since then, he's been notably absent from family gatherings, holidays, birthdays, weddings, you name it. Rob's no-shows have fueled speculation, with rumors swirling that his own family may have attempted to place him under conservatorship. Fans have pointed to the Kardashians' connections to Lou Taylor, Britney Spears' former business manager, who played a key role in establishing Britney's conservatorship. Some fans have even speculated that the family may have sacrificed Rob's well-being in their pursuit of fame and success. Longtime viewers of the show remember Rob's early appearances, where he openly struggled with weight gain and mental health challenges. Now fans are uncovering more unsettling revelations about the family's treatment of Rob. They claim Kris may have enabled Rob's weight issues, while Kim allegedly shamed him, leading to further struggles.
You guys don't take it seriously.
It's about you twisting the truth so that when you do call with a problem, we're not quite sure what to believe.
I kid around all the time and I joke around all the time, but like at the end of the day, I was trying to tell him I'm stranded and no one's kind of there for me.
You're full of most of the time, and that's exactly why this is happening to you right now.
The situation has left fans questioning the family dynamics and the impact on Rob's well-being. This challenging family environment reportedly pushed Rob into a deep depression, leaving him feeling isolated and betrayed by those he expected to support him. The trouble began in 2012, when Rob started gaining weight after a messy breakup with pop star Rita Ora. But to anyone watching closely, it was clear that the weight gain was just the surface symptom of much deeper struggles. Fast forward to July 2013, when Rob opened up in a revealing episode. In a heartfelt conversation with Khloe's then-husband, Lamar Odom, Rob shared that the weight he'd gained was more than just a physical issue. It was affecting his self-esteem and dragging him into a downward spiral. Rob admitted that each extra pound chipped away at his confidence, making him feel increasingly isolated and lost. The hardest part? His mother and sisters reportedly mocked him and allegedly banned him from being photographed with them, embarrassed by his appearance. During this tough period, fans couldn't help but sympathize with Rob. They saw a man reaching out to Lamar Odom for support, likely because he felt he had no one else. Many fans felt his mother and sisters were more concerned with how his appearance reflected on the family image than with supporting Rob through his struggles. It's no secret that the Kardashian women are deeply focused on physical perfection and appearances. For many fans, it seems that beyond their looks, they offer little in terms of talent or skill. This obsession with appearances only made Rob's situation more difficult, as he became an easy target for the paparazzi. They hounded him relentlessly, bombarding him with invasive and often cruel questions about his weight and appearance. Every time Rob stepped out, it felt like a feeding frenzy. Cameras flashing, reporters shouting, all seeking to capture a moment of his struggle. With pressure mounting from both his family and the media, Rob found himself in a perfect storm. He was trapped in a reality where every pound was scrutinized, every public outing became a spectacle, and every vulnerable moment seemed exploited for the family's reality show. To make things worse, even Kardashian fans turned on Rob, mocking him online and creating memes about his weight gain. The hurtful comments and constant teasing drove Rob into an even deeper depression, amplifying an already difficult situation. In May 2014, Rob shared a now deleted tweet that painfully read, "So I found out I was trending for being fat." Rob's response to the online attacks was heartbreaking. He took to Twitter writing, "No one will ever understand how much it hurts." During this difficult time, rumors began circulating that Kris Jenner had tried to send Rob to a weight loss camp just before Kim and Kanye's wedding, allegedly telling him he needed to drop at least 10 pounds for the big day. According to some insiders, Kris's approach went beyond tough love. One source told Star magazine that Kris flat out told Rob he was an embarrassment to the family, reportedly calling him a slob and warning that he was missing out on business opportunities because no one wants him. To make things worse, it's said that Kris even placed tempting foods like candy and cookies around Rob to test his willpower. Rob felt completely betrayed, believing his family had turned their backs on him at a time when he needed their support more than ever. For him, life was about more than just business deals and appearances. Meanwhile, the rumor mill started buzzing with whispers that it was actually Kim who banned Rob from attending her wedding to Kanye in Italy. According to some sources, Kim allegedly worried that Rob's presence might disrupt her picture-perfect wedding photos. As the wedding day drew closer, the family drama only intensified. Rob abruptly left Italy, and paparazzi caught him in tears at the airport. This emotional moment fueled speculation that Rob was being mistreated and pushed aside by his own family. Shortly after, TMZ reported that Rob's sudden departure was due to a major family argument. Kim quickly stepped in to control the narrative, denying any heated argument with her brother. She claimed that Rob's early departure and decision to skip her wedding were entirely his choice. But despite Kim's denial, fans weren't convinced. Many accused Kim of being self-centered and manipulating the story to make Rob look bad. Wendy Williams also chimed in, throwing shade at the Kardashians and suggesting that Rob's family had openly shamed him for his appearance, ignoring his clear cries for help. Rob was clearly affected by the situation with Kim. Months after her wedding, he took to social media, posting a photo from the movie Gone Girl and comparing Kim to the main antagonist, Amy Dunn. In the caption, he wrote, "This is my sister Kim, the best," leaving fans shocked and raising even more questions about the family dynamics. But rather than recognizing Rob's actions as a cry for help, Kim intensified the criticism. In an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she labeled Rob as pathetic and even tried to rally the family to cut ties, claiming he didn't deserve their help. When this episode aired, fans were left stunned and outraged by Kim's treatment of her own brother. The drama was so intense that even the Washington Post weighed in, publishing an article titled "Rob Kardashian, the most tragic figure of America's most fame-seeking family," accusing the Kardashians of neglecting Rob during his most vulnerable moments. The article didn't hold back, highlighting how the Kardashians, in typical fashion, seemed to center the situation around themselves while disregarding Rob's serious struggles. The author was blunt, describing the unsettling way the Kardashian family handled Rob's health issues as just another storyline on their reality show. While all this drama unfolded, Rob's health continued to decline, ultimately leading to a hospital stay where he was diagnosed with diabetes. The silver lining? This health scare was a wake-up call for Rob. Once he was discharged, he made a commitment to turn his life around, with the support of his then-girlfriend, Angela White, formerly known as Blac Chyna, who played a significant role in his transformation. Rob later credited Angela as the driving force behind his new, healthier lifestyle, saying she kept him motivated through thick and thin. By February 2016, an insider revealed to People magazine that Rob was feeling more optimistic about life than he had in years. But despite his positive changes, the Kardashian family struggled to accept his relationship with Angela, mainly because she happened to be the ex of Kylie's former boyfriend, Tyga. One insider told People that Kylie was furious and felt betrayed, unable to understand why someone in her own family would get involved with her ex's former partner. However, fans weren't having it. They slammed the Kardashians for focusing on their personal drama instead of celebrating Rob's transformation and newfound happiness with Angela. The family reportedly began trying to convince Rob that Angela was only using him, creating tension that eventually put a strain on the relationship, especially after the birth of their daughter, Dream. Their breakup was nothing short of a Hollywood scandal, a turbulent roller coaster that saw Angela filing a lawsuit against Rob, Kris, Kim, Khloe, and Kylie. In her legal battle, Angela accused the Kardashian clan of acting like media predators and claimed they had intentionally sabotaged her reality show. The drama surrounding their split only added to the complex and controversial narrative around Rob and his family. Despite their rocky history, Rob and Angela eventually managed to work things out, reaching an agreement to share 50-50 custody of their daughter, Dream. While Angela has undergone an impressive transformation and is now thriving independently from the Kardashian clan, Rob is reportedly still grappling with feelings of abandonment by his family. In a shocking twist, reports surfaced in December 2022 claiming that Rob had experienced a serious health scare. Allegations soon emerged that Kris Jenner had attempted to keep the incident under wraps. Interestingly, it was French media that first reported on Rob's alleged health crisis, while US tabloids remained noticeably quiet. A French celebrity gossip blogger claimed that Rob was rushed to the hospital on December 27th, found unconscious with pale skin and blue lips. Upon regaining consciousness, Rob reportedly expressed distress over his family dynamics, allegedly shouting about wanting to spend time with his daughter Dream without feeling monitored. According to sources, Rob confided in hospital staff, admitting feelings of despair and saying, "Celebrity life isn't for me." When Kris and Khloe arrived at the hospital, it was rumored that Kris made calls to prevent any information from leaking to the press. With Rob reportedly still struggling, fans have begun pointing fingers at Kris and Rob's sisters, accusing them of abandoning him when he needed their support the most. While some fans speculate that the Kardashians may have secretly placed Rob under a form of conservatorship, others are suggesting his recent health scare was part of something even more troubling. One fan commented, "I believe he's in a conservatorship or a similar arrangement where Kris and Khloe handle everything for him." Rumors have circulated that Rob previously lived in one of Kris's properties before moving in with Khloe. Dream Kardashian, Rob's daughter, even has a dedicated room at Khloe's house and reportedly spends much of her time there when not with her mother, Angela. With all these factors and the recent health rumors, some fans have speculated that the family might be keeping Rob out of the public eye and under strict control. Fans have also pointed to the Kardashians' alleged connections to industry figures like Lou M. Taylor. Another commenter wrote, "Something happened to him around the time he was trying to model. That's when I noticed things starting to spiral." The comment hints at how Rob's journey in the spotlight may have been affected by unseen pressures. But what do you think about Rob's disappearance from the public eye? Do you believe the Kardashians tried to put him under conservatorship or control his life for fame and fortune? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to stay tuned for our next video.